My Hardik Namaskars to all my countrymen. Today, I came here to address certain issues and certain statements made by Congress leader, Mr. Sam Pitroda, profiling the country into racial manner. And it was quite insulting, especially the kind of remarks he made for South India, not just for South India, entire East, West. He just profiled the entire nation in a very simple terms. Simple terms like, okay, South India looks like Africans, and East would be like Chinese, and West would be like Arabs, and North would be like whites. It is so short-sighted, shallow. That kind of statements coming from such an eminent individual, intellectual like Mr. Sam Pitroda, is quite hurting, quite disgraceful. And I don't think any person in the right frame of mind would not have spoken what he had spoken. I want to communicate today, we are deeply hurt by his statements. Congress party, the national party and the Congress national leadership should really do a brainstorming and should take classes to all their spokespersons, to their leaders, because certain statements are really, really deeply hurting us. Maybe we don't know in what context you're saying, but the hurt is very deep. I never looked at my brothers. In one family, we have many color variations. Each of us look different. My relatives look different. And we look at it as Vasudhaika Kutumbam, and we never had it. Our God Sri Rama is dark in color. Lord Sri Krishna is dark in color. Ma Kali is dark in color. And what we don't apply to gods and goddesses, why anyone would apply to the people? We seek humanity. And we don't know, you don't know about the poetry, what kind of poetry we have. We call Gurram Joshua, the eminent late Dalit poet Sri Gurram Joshua has said Viswanarudu, universal human. We have that kind of culture came out from most oppressed classes. And without understanding, Mr. Pitroda's remarks had really, really hurt us. And it's not just about this particular remark. And his advocacy for an inheritance tax system akin to that of the United States is not just misguided, but downright audacious. He speaks of wealth redistribution as if it is a noble pursuit, conveniently ignoring the stifling effect it would have on entrepreneurship and innovation. When you talk about wealth distribution, ask me. I distribute my wealth, crores of rupees, for tenant farmers, for many more people. Wealth distribution, you don't teach us wealth distribution, but not at the cost of individuals' liberty, right to property. Whatever you said is an infringement of fundamental rights. People have a right to earn. People have a right to have whole properties. But with your kind of thought process, eventually it would lead to that. And one should be aware of that. Let us not punish success, but instead empower every citizen to realize their full potential without the shackles of excessive taxation. Furthermore, Pitroda, as I said earlier, your remarks on India's diversity are both shallow and offensive. To reduce our nation's rich tapestry of cultures, languages, and traditions to mere physical attributes is not just ignorant, but very, very insulting. India's diversity is not a tool for your political posturing, but a source of pride and strength for every citizen. Instead of pandering to divisive narratives, let us celebrate our unity amidst diversity and reject the patronizing tone of those who seek to exploit our differences for their own gain. Mr. Pitroda, your penchant for invoking Western ideologies and dismissing our cultural heritage is nothing short of disgraceful. Our constitution, crafted by visionaries like Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, Alladi Krishna Swami Iyer, N. Gopalaswamy, K.M. Munshi, Muhammad Sadullah, and Dakshayani Velayathan, Durgabai Deshmukh, Sarojini Naidu, and many such eminent people had really worked on this. And it is a testament to the principles of unity and diversity that define our nation. Let us not allow foreign ideologies to infiltrate our sacred soil, but instead draw strength from our rich cultural tapestry to chart our own destiny. In conclusion, I call upon Mr. Petrola and all those who seek to undermine our nation's values to reconsider this stance.